Hello everybody, wherever you are. I always say this, don't I? Wherever you are in the world today, because you could be anywhere. And well, I'm out fishing today. Let me just show you where I am first of all. Let me just reverse the camera. And this is, yeah, one of my favourite winter venues. Hello Colin. The river Old Nene at March, and there I'm opposite mist on the water, and I've been away on there. It looks lovely, doesn't it? It's just running off nicely, and I've already been fishing a little while. I had cups and balls and had a little go, and it seems like it's solid, and it's just such a beautiful day. Let me come back to me. It's such a beautiful day. I thought, well, I'll go live and just chat to everybody. Oh, and catch a few fish for you if I can. Because I've set a little holder up. A few jets about today. A few jets about because it's such a beautiful day. Oh, look, I'm fishing. Right, November, getting into those. I've just got a shirt. I've got a black undershirt there. That's all I've got on. I'm so hot. This is lovely. And I've cupped in at about 6 metres, and I've put up, let's catch some fish, and while I'm catching some fish, I'll actually, hello Brett, hello Ian. No, I haven't been out for 2 weeks because I've been on holiday. Now, most people, they say, oh, did you have a nice holiday? I say, yeah, but, do you know, I'd rather be at, don't tell Bernie this, I'd rather be at home fishing because, you know why? I was at the all-inclusive, everything done for me. Well, that's exactly what I get at home. It's all-inclusive, everything's done for me. I don't do any work, so I understand if you have to work and you're away, then you get 2 weeks holiday. It's lovely because you ain't got to go to work. But for me, I'm going off on holiday and I'm back and I'm on holiday again. So life's one long holiday. So I just love and I missed a brilliant match at the weekend, and I was really, our team, all right, we lost 2 of our best anglers a couple of years ago, Anthony Watling and Mark Pollard. They jumped ship, and I don't blame them. And we haven't got such a good team, but our team finished second on Sunday, and we had 3 anglers in the top 5, and the team was second and only lost it by 2 points. So probably, I don't know, if I'd have been here, maybe we would have won. I don't know. And I was so pleased because our team, we don't put any effort in. We really fish individually. Let me just put let's see if I can get that in the rest so I can show you what I'm doing. Shall I catch some fish for you? I used to do this during the pandemic, but today, I've been away 2 weeks, I've not fished, so I'm desperate to get fishing. No wind, except there's a few jets about now today. Normally you don't get any noise. Let me show you what I've done. If I can find my pole, I've only put up 1 rig. You know, when you come pleasuring, you don't need a lot of gear up. So, I've cupped in 3 balls, very, very rich. Loads of dead pinkies. Good tip on dead pinkies, if you bag up your pinkies like 3 or 4 days before you want to use them, bag them up, put them in a bag tight in your fridge, if you've got a fridge at home and your mum doesn't mind you putting them in there. And then I keep mine bagged up. Then when I get to the peg, I put the pinkies in a bait tub and then pour water on them, and then they'll still be sort of alive, but they'll stay dead, so you can get loads of them in your feed. And then just pick out wet pinkies and put them in your ground bait. Get your ground bait really wet. So I'm fishing quite positive, well, very positive really for here. I've put a 16 hook on, red hook. I'm going to fish with double pinky. That's what I've been fishing with, double pinky. Gram rig. I probably could have gone a bit heavier, but that's not very. I don't really go for too heavy rigs here normally. Not unless you say you're getting pestered with lots of little fish. Then perhaps I'll put let's put a couple of pinkies on. Yeah, if you're getting pestered sometimes, then you can put a heavier rig on and try. But I've still got you can't see it there really, but a really short, like 3-4 inch hook length. three number 9 droppers, but very, very tight together. Then the Olivet, so everything really tight. So I'm going in. So I've got a 4 metre whip, number 6 elastic. So number 6 elastic. Let me put this. I'm keeping this. So I've got 4 metres to hand, but I'm keeping this. So I'm fishing out. I've cupped in at 6 metres, but I can go past. It's not running that hard, so I can go past where I'm straight into a fish. Oh, lost it. Oh dear. So I can go past where I'm fishing. So I can just go. So I'm 5 metres, cupped in at 6. So but I've gone a metre past, and so I can fish to hand. And then with your elastic, you'll find that you can. I'm catching some nice roach. You'll find that you can. So I'll swing that in. That's only 4 metres, but that's. I have to reach up for it a bit, but the elastic gives a bit, and then you can just unhook it. If you're catching quick, then you just straighten the net, and then you can go out without unshipping onto that 6. It's quite shallow here in close. I'd love to catch them at 5 metres down, but it's no different because I'm not unshipping, and I'm going straight onto that cupped in bit. There's another one. It's lovely. I told you this is a good venue. Got to watch they don't come off here because there's a tree above me. I've got double pinky, fishing quite aggressively. Been some lovely weights here. One of our anglers, Graham Welton, won it on Sunday with £35 of roach. Fabulous weight. And then we had a second, £29. Rob Wright had £29. So I'm just going over that. And I think I could flick Graham back in. I'm cupping him, but I think I can do whatever I want, really. It doesn't really matter. You're just into a fish every cast. This is a better one. Will I be able to lift this one? Will Bobby Boy be able to lift this? Oh, it's a big roach. Dare I lift it? No, I better not. It's about 5 or 6 ounces. Fantastic fishing, but I'm fishing really tight, so I've cupped in very rich. Cupped in really rich. Look at that for a roach. They're all in lovely nick. Look at that for a roach, eh? How about that? That little flick, wasn't it? Beautiful big fish. Look at the colours on it. The 2 pinkies. Sometimes with 2 pinkies, if one is, I could probably go out with that again, but if the bait's too busted, then you find you get little fish, so. But because I'm fishing double pinky, I can fish a 16 hook on, not worry about it. Pinkies have been in my fridge for 2 weeks while I was on my holiday, but honestly, I wish I'd have been fishing. I so missed that match. So there I've got, that's 4 metres, but then I can just go back with a whip. They're only metre long sections, and I can flick straight out and get on my. So there's 5 metres, and I've got a metre past, so I'm straight on my 6 metre line with a bit of line straight under every time. I missed that one. Nice, good roach. Put a few casters in as well, so. And I've got some worms, so maybe a little worm head or caster. You know, you can do all different things. Lovely quality fish. I've got strong elastic in. That's right out. Big fish. The trouble is, Bernie's not here to be on the fish, is she? So I'm playing this fish. Normally she'd be out there with the camera and. I might just be able to lift this one, but that was going a bit. I thought it was bigger than this. Still 5 or 6 ounces. I shouldn't be lifting it really. Could end in disaster. This. Look at that. Shouldn't have lifted that, should I? I used to do this during the pandemic. You know, do this live feed. I used to really enjoy it. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, Alan. Hello, Matthew. Bring them on video. So quite a few people have come on. So this is Bobby out. This is, well, mid-November now, isn't it? But almost pushing towards it. And I'm fishing here. Look, just shirt sleeve. No wind today. Gorgeous weather. I've just cupped in. Lots of fish. Keeping it really simple. Fishing nice and positive. So you go down. and you can watch your float going down over your tightly fed area. Everything's really tight. You've got a better chance of catching those bigger fish then. And the odd fish you do lose, I lost one then, are usually perch, because they've got very hard mouths, so you don't. Sometimes you do. I do strike quite hard, but sometimes you actually, because they're perch and they've got that hard bony mouth, haven't they, the top, if you don't catch them properly. Oh, there's fish everywhere here. Sort of go in to catch them, getting bites on the drop and everything. It's just some venue. As I say, there's tremendous weights on Sunday for a match, and I've been fishing this river for 35, 40 years, but these past 3 or 4 years, it's never fished like this. I don't know where the fish have come from. It's just incredible. And this particular stretch through here, through the town centre, is free fishing. Hello, Steve. Oh no, is that Silvio? How's Silvio? Michael, Dale. Afternoon, Michael. Yeah, it is afternoon now, isn't it? So where I'm fishing, it's sort of, it's a little tiny perch. These are sometimes a nuisance. Where I'm fishing, it's mainly all dark background. So I'm fishing with a yellow bristle float, 1 gram, DT Nevis float. Quite positive hook length, 0.11 fluorocarbon hook length. If you're doing a lot of work, catching lots of fish, and getting bites straight away, you don't need the fish at 0.8 or 0.09. We're talking about match fishing now. If you can fish, if you're getting a bite straight away, you can put 0.11 on. You can put 0.12 on. Probably wouldn't go much more than that, because what happens is that as you're catching lots of fish, your line can wear. So it'd be all right for say the first 100, but when you get up to 300, it might be wearing a bit. I'm just trying to flick out and get straight on to my feed area, looking for an instant bite. Lovely. And usually if it takes a little bit of time for the bite, usually slightly bigger fish. Just all reasonable, nice quality roach. These are sort of the fish you want in a match, 2 or 3 ounces. And it's lovely when you can just unhook the fish and then go straight out. So you try and get your numbers of fish up. Couldn't believe nobody was on my favourite peg here this morning when I got here. And it is a nice area to fish. I don't think it's in the back. I don't think it'll be in the match. It's just incredible fishing, isn't it? In every time. It's just lovely. I probably might be pushing it a bit more in a match. I'd be probably getting them out a teeny bit quicker, but it's just such good quality. Got another sort of 4 or 5 ounce fish. And as I say, I'm fishing a number 6. I find that I prefer to use the solid elastic, so I've got a number 6 Preston slip elastic. I find that's good. It's quite fine, but still very strong. It doesn't wear. You don't really want your elastic for stretching too much. You want it stretching a bit, but not too much. And the number 8 is a bit heavy for here, so sort of like usually a 5 or a 6, just through about 1.5 metres, as long as it's not too far through. And I'm just dropping on, trying to get on that feed every time. If you can drop it in straight on that feed, then it's always about feeding. It's always about the speed of the bite. Look at the size of these fish. It's always about the speed of the bite. So if you go in, goes under straight away, bait's still perfect. Fishing positive, so if you're fishing positive, you see the bite quicker, so you've got a better chance of your bait not being mashed. And if you can go out again without rebaiting, that helps. I've just gone in again, straight away, right on that tightly fed area. It's a perch, this one. It is, really is. Perch don't usually damage your bait at all, and that one didn't, so I can go straight out. Back in again. Hello Martin. Hello Rolf. Wilf. So I've got a yellow bristle float, I've got the sun behind me. If you're fishing a yellow bristle, as long as the sun's out and it's behind you, you'll see it's really, oh, this is just fabulous, isn't it? There, now it was nearly nasty, because as I went to swing that one, it came off. So it could have been, and I've got a bad tree behind me, so it could have been really terrible. But with the Bob Nudd anti-tangle rig, my rig's never, it looked like it was tangled when it came out, but look, it just shakes straight out, nothing wrong with it. Bait's still fine. Well, one of the pinkies is a bit long, so let's put another one on. Probably wouldn't have mattered if you go back. As I say, the fresher the bait is, usually the bigger the fish. Not always the case, but I just unship that one section then. So if I can, I try not to unship at all and go out on that. So 5 metres plus, 5 metres plus going just past a metre. So a reasonable length of line to your float, probably just over, yeah, two and a bit metres. And it's just fabulous. This is a small one. Now these ones I'm trying to avoid if I can by fishing a bigger bait and by fishing really positive. But all you do is you just keep catching. You just go out and keep catching. Hi Amanda. Hello Dave. Dave Turner, one of my fishing friends, is watching. He's obviously, no, he's retired now, he told me. You can always tell a perch, you know, they open their mouths, they pull a bit harder, don't they? Look what I keep my disgorges, always round here. I've sort of 3 different sizes, a small one, a big one, and like a slammo type for these deeply hooked. If you've got a deeply hooked fish, so I can get that in there. It comes out with a slammer. It did come out. I got the hook almost out. And that's, I put a few little worms in as well, and that one's come out. I've just chopped a few worms out because I might try and use a worm head. And that perch come out with a little bit of worm. So I can tell them I'm somewhere near my bait, haven't I? Shall I try a worm head? I wonder if I'll catch on a worm head. Let's try a worm head. Sometimes that works. Yeah, so Bobby was on holiday for 2 weeks. That's why it's been a bit quiet. And now I'm back on holiday. And I'm glad to be back. Big match here on Sunday. It's a practice for the Winter League, so it'll be about 85 anglers. So I've put a worm head on. Let's see if it's a perch. I'm going to give up. It is a perch. I think so. If that was a perch, I'd go back to maggot again. So, Amanda says where I'm on fishing. Oh, I'm on the. I usually do a recap of where I'm fishing. I'm on the river. Let's just go back because we want to finish on a fish. Don't we? I'm going to take that worm off. Too many perch here. Amanda, I'm on the River Old Nene at March in Cambridgeshire, and it's not really a river, it's more like a drain. Most of the water goes down the tidal Nene these days, and it's just like, it does take, when there's floods it'll take a bit of extra water, but generally it doesn't flood. Sometimes it flows hard, it can flood odd times, but very, very rarely. It would never be that bad that you couldn't fish it. Let's just try and catch you one more fish and then I want to get back. Hello, David. So I'm just going straight over my feed area, watching. Everything's really tight. Might be another fish, last fish. It's not a big fish, this one, but it's not too bad. But already I've had some good roach. Now this size is okay when you're fishing a match. It's fine. Those sizes, about just over 2 ounces, that one. It's a lovely one. Okay, well, so now you've seen Bobby, who's been on holiday and is now back on holiday. And so I don't really care about holidays. I'd much rather be fishing, but don't tell Bernie. Okay, thanks everybody, thanks for watching. So this was Bobby just having a pleasure day on the River Old Nene, March in Cambridgeshire. It's afternoon now. What's the time? It's about 1:15, so I'll fish till about 3 o'clock, I think, and lovely. So this is my life, and can you believe what I'm fishing? Nothing, just a shirt, black t-shirt underneath. Okay, thanks for now. I'm going to finish this off, and then I'm going to catch some more. Bye for now. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching.